Hi there, paisanos! Welcome back to the Time Sweep Super Show. We watched the Super Mario Brothers movie. Kill me.
This is Time Sweep.
Fuck? Okay. That was 8 seconds.
And we're back.
Yeah!
It's me, crafting the passion. That turned into Mickey.
You got some spaghetti on your overalls, Mario.
Woohoo!
So we went to go see the Mario movie.
It was good. It was pretty good.
DK. Donkey Kong.
There was a few questions in the movie that we didn't get answers to in the terms of the grand scheme of the Mario universe that I'm really sad about.
Like
Like
what?
what?
Is Luigi actually a dinophobe?
Like, afraid of dinosaurs?
Yeah. Is he actually afraid of dinosaurs taking care of baby dinosaurs?
Well, there was... Yoshi wasn't even in the movie.
Well, there were
There was
Yoshi.
Yeah,
like
and, like, in
a
the background.
cameo, but like... Other than that...
You see how I mean we didn't get any answers?
Yeah.
I want this fully fleshed out. I need to know if Luigi's a dinophobe.
We saw a Yoshi egg. Just saying.
I have a Mario question that I'll save for later. It's just like a general question, so we'll just put a pin in that one and save it for later.
Okay. So we start off in Brooklyn. Like many great movies before this one.
Yes.
Just like all great
Sorry.
Mario movies,
Like all great
Mario
Marios,
content, we
we
do
started
start
in
in
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Did work kill you today?
He
I
didn't
didn't
go
work
to work
today.
today.
Work today? Okay.
It's just that this time he's getting ready to roost.
Gotcha.
Roost-ish.
So, yeah. So we start off in Brooklyn. In not the Mario world. And
No.
Mario and Luigi have
Sleep.
just now started to
Go
make their
Brooklyn
own
town.
business. Super
Yeah,
Mario Bros. Plumbing.
They broke off into their own little business, and they get
Yes.
made fun of by their previous
Old boss.
employer, who is a returning character.
Is he really?
Yeah,
What's
he's
he
a
in
Nintendo.
before?
I don't remember, but his
Wrecking
name's
Crew.
Is that what it
I
is?
think that's what it's called, Wrecking Crew.
I couldn't tell you.
I'm pretty sure it's
That's
a
where he
Rob the
appeared.
Robot game, isn't it?
Is it?
Thought so.
Rob the Robot
Because it,
was a...
yeah, I think you're yeah.
Because Rob the Robot was an accessory that came with the original NES, so that parents thought it was a toy rather than a video game machine, because the video game market had crashed in the early 1980s. History lesson, folks. Kind of, yeah. There's a lot missing, but
It also
that's
like
the gist.
Nintendo came out just at the time of that. It was Nintendo America that thought it would sell better as a toy because video games, the Atari was it.
Yeah, well, the Atari had fucking
I always had
died
problems
out
with
after E.T., right?
I always had terms with the problem with the term crash because it's more like there was nothing.
Yeah.
It's
That's
not really
fair.
a crash when you only have one pilot and one airplane and one company.
Well, yeah, you had the Intellivision, but the
Was it as big as
Intellivision
Atari,
was the
though?
Intellivision, yeah. Fair.
When the system gets stagnant, then you have an issue. So then you make a plastic robot that is sold as a children's toy and somehow makes numbers go up.
It's Rob, man.
And then you get two Italians that save your business.
Where's the Italian? So...
It's an accurate description of this movie.
Yeah, we get there. We get there
It's
first.
about finding Luigi.
Yeah, true. They get their first call, their first job to fix a leak in a bathroom.
Which
They go
is-
do it, and we get to like a little side scroller, 3D side scroller action from the movie.
Because their
Like
truck
OG
dies.
Mario. Yeah, their truck won't start. That's like a little flavor they threw in there. And Luigi's
Flavor.
like a little bitch in this movie at the start of the movie.
Because, I mean, that's kind of like how his character arc is always been, though. He's the one that's more frightful. He's just able to jump higher.
Yeah.
Which he has
And run
bad
fast.
knees, and apparently. Which, how the hell does that work?
He can still have bad knees and jump higher. It's a true statement. Just because his knees aren't good doesn't mean that he's physically capable of jumping higher than his
Well,
really
yeah,
short
but,
brother.
like, I don't know.
He's got more leg meat.
Fair.
Like on a technical stance, I think Gary would be able to jump higher than me. You see what I'm saying?
Fair. Yeah.
He's got more leg meat.
Fair.
And bad.
I just wasn't.
Beefier legs.
I wasn't thinking about that.
And bad knees. This is our next video. Next unrelated podcast video.
White man can
Maybe jump.
Maybe. White man can jump. Maybe.
We just need to get a bunch of turtles.
Fuck.
I'm extremely proud for what I did for that turtle. What's that from, Wyatt?
Is it The Office again?
Yes, it's from
Okay.
The Office. But what if I said no? What would have been your second guess?
Parks
Parks
and
and
Rec.
Rec. If you said no to that, then I give up. Adam
Adam
Sandler movie.
Sandler. No, that's my only Adam Sandler quote.
That's so many movies. I know it's everything except one.
Which is...
Oh, no, excuse me, like 3.
Yeah. So they get there. They fight a dog.
Uncut Gems in the first 2 Hotel Transylvania movies.
Uncut.
I do not say blah, blah, blah.
I don't think he does any unhinged screaming noises.
I do.
They fight a dog.
Ignoring me. I see.
And it goes poorly for them.
Well, the dog. So Luigi stepped on the dog's bone,
It broke
and the
it.
dog grew vengeful. It was funny. The dog was more evil than Gru from Despicable Me.
He was I know it's the same studio, but like it looks like a dog just pulled right out of Secret Life of Pets. Like it had
Yeah.
that same
I would
like,
agree
muzzle
with that.
style and mouth
Yeah.
feel.
I mean, it's got the same looking textures.
Right. So yeah, illumination. So then they fail. They tear these people's bathrooms apart. They go home.
Which they could sue for liability. I like.
True.
Mario and Luigi were attacked by their dog.
Yeah.
But there's
Mario
no-
and Luigi have a legal claim to put that dog down.
No. Well, they could have let it fall from the building.
I stand by my point.
But they
Mario and
saved its
Luigi
life.
have a legal case. They could be millionaires.
They get home.
Yeah.
Let me just say, this cast was stacked from the beginning because there's a lot of familiar voices at the table, at Mario's family's table.
Which
There was
also
only one I could actually
they were
recognize,
faithful
though.
to Mario's father, which Mario's father's design, faithful. Like he's always had the mutton chops and stuff.
I don't remember his father ever appearing before.
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
at least,
Charles Martinet
Martinet.
Martinet was Mario's dad as well,
So he was the old random guy
and his dad. John DiMaggio, the guy who voices Jake,
in like
was his
a bunch
uncle.
of things.
His uncle. Yeah, there's just a bunch of voice actors around that table. But yeah, they are kind of like against them starting this business, and then Mario goes off and plays what game was he playing? Kid Icarus.
I believe so, yeah, on his TV. And there was
Yeah.
also a Star Fox on top of there.
Mm-hmm.
And the pizzeria that they were in was the Punch-Out Pizzeria, and you could see a bunch of references to a bunch of the different games from the Punch-Out series.
Yeah.
the three of them.
The 3.
Yes. Well, the arcade version, and then you got. Was there a picture of Mike Tyson in there? I don't think there was.
Yeah, no, because they can't even call it Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Yeah, because copyright.
Right. I cannot find a single thing about Mario's dad, like, existing before
I'm pretty
that.
sure it was in like Super Mario Superstars.
The thing I can find is the dude that was from one of the Legend of Zelda games that was a reference to Mario and Luigi, and they based the design off of that.
Oh, that might be it then.
That's the only thing I can find, because
Okay.
there's a lot of fan art of Mario's dad. There's this, where Mario is also a child and has a mustache. And his dad has a pipe and a yellow shirt. There's also this. lots of people claim that this is for some reason. I don't know. This is this is what I'm finding.
P for Papa?
P for penis.
I don't know. This one's SB.
I don't.
Super
Pop Brother.
Super brother.
Super brother.
Saul Boilermaker.
Oh, this is Mario's grandfather apparently, and someone took it from an actual like this is from something. I have
What?
more questions.
What is it from?
I don't know. I think it's one of those weird old comics from like that was made.
Mario,
in the
these
80s.
people just don't want to hurt you. They want to kill you. They want to eat your bones. Grandpa, you're off your medicine again.
How to eat your bones.
I feel like if Mario has a grandpa and he looks like that in the next movie, I should be able to voice him because I feel like that's exactly what he sounds like.
I'm so disappointed.
Anyway,
Google's amazing.
on the television, they're like, we need heroes for Brooklyn because that was the whole thing.
And then
We need
Brooklyn.
someone to save Brooklyn.
And then Brooklyn was flooding.
Yeah, Brooklyn floods. They get sucked into a pipe, and then they get off to Mario World, and him and Luigi get separated.
Yeah. Luigi goes to Bowser's domain.
And this is the first part of the movie where we really get to see the colors, like the vibrant colors of the movie that we're going into, like the little portal, the little sucky pipe thing that they're going through.
Sucky Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's pretty. It was the colors were just very
the
vibrant.
colors were really
and
nice.
the darks were like the Bowser's place where he gets sucked into was really cool looking. It contrasts to the rest of the world. So Luigi gets sucked into the where'd they call that, Wyatt?
Where Luigi was
yeah,
put? The Darklands.
the Darklands.
Oh yeah, speaking of, in the beginning of the movie, basically, if you watch the first trailer, you'll see what happens. Bowser gets a star from the penguin people.
Yeah, that's literally the opening
yeah.
scene.
Who's gonna stop me?
Boop, 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 boop. And then we get the Mario rap.
Yep.
Papa Pio Mario.
Papa Pio Mario.
First appearance, Super Mario is Sun Boshi from 1989.
Is that a manga?
It has to be. Wait, it's the second OVA in the Amada anime series Super Mario Bros. Released only in Japan. It is based on the Japanese folktale Isun Boshi, the one-inch boy. The English fairy tale Tom Thumb.
Shut the
What?
fuck. Shut the fuck up.
What is this?
Shut the fuck up.
Mario doesn't have a dad. That's my answer. This is the first true Mario father.
So Mario's Anakin. Gotcha. Okay.
That would mean he needs a mother.
Mario's
Mario-
Jesus.
Mario was just formed into the world.
He's just God.
No,
Mario's
Jesus had-
formed in spaghetti.
even-
There we go.
Even Jesus had a mom.
Even Anakin had a mom.
Right.
Both of our stand-ins.
Both for space.
50%
Both space and real
human.
Jesus.
Yeah. So where are we
Yeah.
at? Luigi gets chased by some dry bones.
Which that was
That
fun.
was kind of scary, dude.
yeah.
It's like zombies chasing after him. They're quick. You saw how they're made too in the movie. Bowser just breathes.
Oh
on
yeah,
Koopas.
just incinerates a Koopa.
yeah.
And then he becomes a dry bones.
And then he gets to what we are assuming is gonna be a future. Like this was like a Haunted Mansion reference. Had to be, right?
I think it was just like one of the little castles you'd get in like Super Mario. What is that? World? No. Super World Land World.
World.
Because like when you're going around the map, there's like the little castles.
Mm-hmm.
They all have booze and whatnot inside of them.
And then we get the Shy Guys appearing in lightning.
The Shy Guys were more terrifying than the dry bones.
It's
Well,
because
they were
they
just
don't.
there.
It's just because they don't do anything. I think is what makes them even better. Like Dry Bones, it's like okay, they're chasing him. The Shy Guys split second. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh, this
And-
is what we're dealing with.
Right, yeah. And then we get cut over to Mario getting pooped out in the mushroom forest, which I think I really want a screen grab from this whole thing so it could be my computer background because of how pretty it is.
The render of the giant
Yeah.
mushroom trees.
Yeah, and
Were
then we
awesome.
get our first glimpse of Keegan-Michael Key as Toad.
Honestly, my favorite character in the movie, I
Oh.
think.
Toad fucks in that movie though.
Like he just, I think he was my favorite character. I think he was like one of the funnier characters of the movie.
Yeah.
And yeah.
He was Toad.
Don't touch that, it'll kill you. Oh yeah, no, you can touch this one. Pat, pat, pat. So then, yeah, they go. He's like, "Hey, our princess could help you." And then we go meet up with Peach. There's like there's a cool Super Mario World reference all the way up. Like you had to get up. It was like doing a level in Super Mario World or Maker even to get up to the Peach castle.
A lateral level.
Yeah, that was fun to watch. And the pipes, he's like, "Hey, these pipes are really cool. What are they?"
Sucked into him and he doesn't know how it works. And then everything happens really fast, and if you know any Mario ever, you know the plot of this movie and where it goes from there.
Yep. But Peach doesn't start off with Bowser.
Yeah, in this case, it's not saving Peach, it's saving Luigi.
Yeah.
And even then,
But then, yeah.
Donkey Kong helps you instead of being his own entity somewhere else
Right.
far away.
Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong. Homie.
It was the entire highlight of that movie. For me.
Oh my god.
That's the only thing that I would truly be like, this is what I want. Like, Luigi's Mansion would be cool, a sequel would be nice. I just want more Kong.
More Kong. I need more Kong.
Because I think it would be really funny.
Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong in a Donkey Kong movie. Oh, I would pay good money. I'd pay.
I want
I'd drain my life
hyper-realistic animation.
savings.
Peck dance. Dude, that's so. It was a good thing. So the reason they need to go get to the Kongs is because they can't. They need the Kongs army to fight Bowser.
Because
Koopas.
all of like the Toadstool Kingdom is just toads.
Yeah, and Wyatt's spirit animal is there too, the blonde monkey.
Oh, yeah. He's literally just a albino gorilla in a sport coat.
Yeah, and he's a hell of a driver.
Yeah, he's just good at driving. That's
Like-
all he does.
That's his whole
like-
point.
Oh, this is what I needed out of this movie.
Yeah.
Money well spent.
Wyatt leans over during that part of the movie. He goes, "That's my spirit animal."
This is it now.
That was a cool moment. So like it's like the Kongs are like the racers, right?
Yeah, they're the engineers. They make everything.
Which is interesting take on them.
I
don't
mean,
think that's
Diddy
been-
Kong has always been kind of a maker.
He made the.
And I think the other one, Tiny Kong, she was also kind of doing stuff like that too.
Mm.
The Kongs have always kind of been the ingenuitive types, to a certain degree.
I mean that he made a whole like platform like Cranky back when he was Donkey Kong made a ginormous freaking like tower to keep Pauline from Jumpman.
He didn't make the tower.
He didn't make the tower.
It's a construction site.
It's construct. Oh, okay. Well, I guess in this continuity it could be. I don't know.
Yep. So, yeah, Cranky Kong's like, "Nah, fight my son. Do it.
Go
Do
ahead.
it.
Fight my son.
And then it's kind of like a Smash Bros. Arena type deal, which is cool.
Yeah. It was a really cool thing. And it's like, what if there were just regular Mario power-ups? And it's like, because I know there is in Smash, but like, what if that's all there was? And there wasn't like what if there was like the Smash Ball cameo in the movie or something? And Mario just breathed fire from his hand or something. I want to say Donkey Kong, Bowser kicked him in this thing, and I was just like, that's so disrespectful. Because it was.
Like he just drop kicked him.
Like, yeah, just the double side kick. It's not in his moveset for Smash, but it's in Bowser's moveset.
Wyatt, are you okay?
Yeah, I don't know what to say here.
But yeah, like it was fun. What gets me though is the fact that he beats Donkey Kong with Cat Mario.
Cat Mario power-up is honestly probably one of the most OP ones from the game.
Fair enough, but still, I just wasn't expecting it. I was like, really?
Well, it was funny that like the blue mushroom was always the haha, you got the wrong mushroom in the movie, because there was only like 2 times the blue mushroom was eaten.
Yeah, I think it comes up twice.
And then we got to see Mario use the red mushrooms, the cat power up, and then the
Tanuki.
star, and the Tanuki one, and that's it. We didn't get to see it, and the blue mushroom obviously, but we didn't get to see a fire Mario,
Which was weird.
and then
We saw Peach use the fire and the ice.
yeah, we got to see Donkey Kong use the fire one, which was funny. So Mario beats Donkey Kong after getting his shit rocked, and he's like, "You just don't know when to quit." Right?
That's kind of the thing that keeps
Yeah.
popping up in a weird Captain America way.
Right. And then so he wins. They get the army, but then we need to cart up. We need to get back our shortcut. We got to cart up.
Oh, this is one of the.
So
This
then
is the
they
fun part.
have the literal Mario Kart selector slides, which I thought was a really cool way
was
to do
fun.
it.
Yeah.
Then they've got one Kong that operates a machine that makes
Yeah.
these vehicles with levers and switches.
That's an old Donkey. I feel like that's a Donkey Kong skin in one of the Smash Brothers with the bandana and the wife beater and the sunglasses. It's
That's
not.
That's his own character. That's
Yeah, but no, Donkey Kong wore that sometime. Or was he
No.
in the, was
No,
that
that's
in
Separate
the cartoon?
character.
Was it in the cartoon? Was there a Donkey Kong cartoon?
Oh, there's a Donkey Kong cartoon.
Yeah, I feel like he was
and
in
I'm
that.
90% sure that he is in there.
Yeah,
Because there's also Kongs in that show that you will never forget seeing.
right.
It is a terrifying cartoon. It was one of the first 3D animated shows.
Oh,
It's disgusting. I have never seen something worse.
that's awesome.
It's also bad enough in terms of writing that it makes the
Legend of
original
Zelda
Super Mario.
cartoon?
It makes that look like art. It makes that and the Super Mario Super Show look great. The Donkey Kong show is one of the. It's awful.
I think I remember it.
There's
but
like
I'm
a
gonna look
Butler
up.
one.
What was it on?
No idea. It came out before we were born by easily at least a decade. At least.
that just killed me.
Oh my God.
I told you, man. It's hard to look
That's
at.
the guy. That's the guy, right?
That's pretty much him. Yeah. I don't remember his name. I think. Crap.
1996. Oh dear God.
King
Oh,
K.
over.
Rule.
That's what the.
Funky Kong. Also, the one in the chair only had like a sweatband, and I don't think he would quite looked like this entirely.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. Because he was more decked out in camouflage, if I'm not mistaken.
Cart maker.
But you do see this guy in the background.
Super.
Funky Kong.
Funky Kong.
Who looks like the most 90s thing ever.
He looks like John Travolta if he was an ape in Greece.
Have you ever seen Grease?
Well, he just look. Never mind. Never mind.
He looks like a Sonic character.
Yeah.
Let's see. Latest appearance: Mario Kart Tour, Jungle Tour 2020.
I don't know. I just want a lot of the character, like the Kongs, to be added to Mario Kart because they added. There's 7 characters or something that haven't been released yet with this new DLC package, and there's 5 Grand Prix that haven't been released yet. So I'm wondering if they were just waiting for this movie to come out to release more of those. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense, right?
Yeah. I want them. I just want them there because it's like you've got the Inklings. Who gives a crap about them? Well, lots of people, but in terms of a racing game, that's not what I'm looking for.
Right.
Link is just kind of fun and cheeky, but even then, it's still like Mario Kart.
Yeah.
You'd think the Kongs would have been added before that.
Yeah.
Well, and I told Jordan the same thing that you were you said that I just want that giant gold
Yeah,
bike.
the giant golden
And he was
tricycle.
like, "Oh, that'd be sick." Cause that.
It's got the little knuckle covers with the little emerald studs.
Yeah, I want the
Yeah.
little Doom buggy looking ones in there.
And then Toad's
Toad's giant
Hummer.
thing.
Toad's Cadillac Escalade.
Yeah, dude, that thing was it was that was a good funny moment. Mario's cars in there. Mario didn't use the classic white wheels though. He didn't have the. I was really expecting him to have the yellow wheels, the classic yellow.
Yeah.
The 4 things on it, the 4.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Which ones did he use?
Not those. It was they were. They were different.
I just went down a Funky Kong rabbit hole and I found a change.org petition that needed 100 signatures and it didn't get them. It was supposed to be in there by September 23rd, 2021. It was
They're yellow, but they just changed them.
make
Okay.
Eddie Murphy Funky Kong in the new Mario movie.
What?
That was the petition.
They used a T-posing Funky Kong.
Yep,
Why?
cuz
DK Donkey Kong.
Okay.
Funky Kong holding the DMCA.
Oh my God.
It's funky until it's fucked.
Funky Kong Super
Funky Kong wearing a Gucci shirt.
movie. I'm surprised there wasn't a Super Mario like Sluggers reference in the like
Is there a baseball game?
Yeah,
I don't remember a
on the
baseball
Wii.
one.
It
I
was
remember
like
Strikers.
it was a big deal.
Really? Why do I not remember that?
There was definitely a baseball game.
Super Sluggers.
Basketball game.
There was the Olympics.
Olympics,
Yeah, there's been multiple Olympics
Yeah.
ones. Huh.
But yeah, so I'm wondering if
Tennis.
that like it's like I think that'd be cool for the sequel. Be like, okay, in order to get this, you have to beat us in a baseball game.
They just keep going.
Yeah.
With just different trivial things.
Well, and see, they left this so open for a sequel because Daisy wasn't in this movie, Yoshi wasn't in the movie, Wario and Waluigi weren't in the movie. Who else wasn't in this movie? They could go up in the galaxy with Rosaline and that little Luma star that was stuck in the cage, you know?
There was a book that one of the rich people was holding at the beginning of the movie, and it said Galaxy, and it showed like one of the planets.
Oh, yeah.
like you see in Super Mario
Super
Galaxy.
Mario Galaxy was like one of go down in history as one of the best Mario games, and for me, like, because like that game was just so like almost ahead of its time, like for what it did, like in progression of Mario games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because then like the next thing to do something like that was Odyssey, and that how far apart are those games?
A decent amount, but it's also because the Wii U wasn't supposed to exist.
Hmm.
It was supposed to. They were wanting to do the Switch earlier.
Oh.
It didn't work out. They experimented with the little tablet thing, and people were like, "I love this," and a lot of people were like, What is this?"
A lot of people were like, I wish I could take it further than 10 feet away from my Wii.
Then Odyssey finally happened.
Yep.
A longer distance in between that and like Super Mario Sunshine and Galaxy. Let's put it that way. But there was also Galaxy 2. I don't
Yeah.
know what year that one was. And then did a bunch of like regular Mario games for
Mhm.
like the.
Just the normal like Mario
Wii U.
Super Mario Worlds.
And they even had that really weird year of Luigi. It was known as one of Nintendo's biggest failures.
Really?
They released a game that was all Luigi, and that's one of the most underselling Mario games to come out in like the past.
But it's actually
What was it
pretty good.
called?
I'm pretty sure it's called something Luigi.
Super Luigi Brothers.
Is that what it's called?
I think so.
But it's like your main character is playing as Luigi. That's like your thing. Standard platformer style, but Luigi.
Super Luigi U.
Year of Luigi.
Ew. Why? I don't even remember this being a thing. It got a 7.3 out of 10 on IGN.
It's like pretty.
It's because
good.
they give everything
It's a-
7.
It's a decent game though.
It's Super
a Mario
Luigi
game.
U.
I don't know how they could screw up a Mario game. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
pretty straightforward.
You remember what Super Mario World was it where they introduced like the helicopter hat ones? Like, because that was the one that
Super Mario Wii.
that was the
New
one that
Super
I
Mario Brothers
played the
Wii.
crap out of. Because I just remember that cover so clearly.
Yeah, that was the one with the Wii.
That was the one where I was like, "What? There's helicopter hats now? What has Mario been on crack?" Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, where are we at in the movie? Okay, so we're going through the shortcut of the Kong shortcut to back to the Mushroom Kingdom. Bowser has found out that they're trying to surprise
Rainbow
him,
Road.
and then they jump through and they land on Rainbow Road, and Mario's getting them sick boosts, bro, the purple boosts, shredding the gnar. I enjoyed that part of the
Raw.
movie.
Shredding the gnar.
Shredding the gnar.
Was it wrong,
Yeah.
Not any problems at all.
But then Bowser ambushes them with the Koopas. And there's like a
Ooh-bah.
really cool like car battle thing that happens. Like we get to see this machine gun green shell thing on top of one of the cars. And then Donkey Kong has these giant barrels.
Yeah,
that he
rockets. Rocket barrels.
That he fires. And those things are
I was
insane.
slightly saddened that we didn't get any coconut guns. Only
Yeah.
banana guns and barrel rockets. Which one of these is an actual weapon? The other is not.
Right.
I want that out there. One of these harmlessly shoots bananas at turtles. The other one is just straight up murdering turtles with a rocket.
We got a blue shell reference during this chase scene too, which was like he was like, "Do you know who I am?" Like,
Goes for it.
which I think that was the guy.
Yeah, suicide
I think
bombs.
that was the guy who voices Robin in the Teen Titans shows.
There was definitely, I think, yeah, he was in the movie, but I don't know if he was that one. Because I don't remember the voice sounding like him at that moment for some reason. That doesn't mean it's not him. It's like he's a professional voice actor.
Did that thing have a name? Because he's listed as Koopa General.
That's probably him.
Oh, Scott Menley or Menville.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was Wait, why does Fred? Who?
For an
Okay,
arm set.
Yeah, there was a glitch. His picture was Charlie Day's picture on IMDb. So I was like, wait, what the hell? So yeah, that happens, and bridge gets exploded, and Donkey Kong's like, get away from! Like they're falling. He's like, this is your fault. And then Mario saves Donkey Kong, and he's like, you saved my life. And he's like,
It saves his entire life.
he goes,
And he's still kind of like, I don't like you.
yeah, he's like, don't worry, I won't tell anyone. He's like, yeah, would you not, please? And then they get eaten. What'd you just find over there?
I looked up the Koopa General just because I was seeing if I could find if that was officially who did voice him.
Mm-hmm.
And instead I'm on Villains Wiki, and I got his list of crimes and his type of villain.
What?
His list of crimes is invasion, malefic, attempted murder, aiding and abetting, attempted mass murder, destruction, attempted world domination, and property damage. The type of villain he is a suicidal enforcer. I am not joking, that's what it says.
Jesus.
I mean, he's not wrong. They're not
Suicidal
wrong.
enforcer.
Suicidal
Occupation,
enforcer.
General/Commander of the Koopa Army.
Jesus. Suicidal enforcer.
That's what I would go down and be known as.
Quotes are listed
Do
as
you?
Mario, you're a dead man. That is it.
What the dude.
That's
Voiced by Scott Menville.
Okay.
instant $100. Jesus.
That's
Which I didn't know that he also voiced Dr. Octopus in the PS4 Spider-Man.
Really?
It says he was voiced by Scott Menville, who also voiced Dr. Octopus in Marvel Spider-Man.
not,
Wait, Marvel Spider-Man?
Marvel Spider-Man and
Is that
Spider-Man
that one
PS4.
show that was on, like,
yeah.
very shortly lived?
Because the guy who does
Yep.
Dr. Octopus is the guy who does, like, he looks like that in real life.
Yeah, this was that really crappy show from, like, a few years ago that was really short-lived.
Oh.
In Moon Knight's just, like, some homeless guy in the sewer.
That's what they called me in high school.
Some homeless guy in the sewer? Or Moon Knight? Or Moon Knight, a homeless guy in the sewer.
Yes. That one. Bowser captures every Kong with ease.
Yeah.
I was like, how the hell is this? Were these supposed to help defeat him? If he
Yeah,
just
they didn't put
swoops
up
him
much of a fight. They just became hostages.
And I want to say, like, those little helicopter things, do those have a name?
They do, but I do not remember
I
what it
can't
is.
remember either.
Those are like what all of his, that's what his kid Bowser Jr. rides in. So like,
Bowser Jr. could have fucked him
where the
up.
hell's Bowser Jr.?
Where's all the Koopalings? We get a mention of one of them.
Who?
Ludwig von Koop. What is it? Is that his name?
Ludwig von Koopa.
Where? When? How?
On the piano. That's what the name. That's what the name is above the keys.
Oh. Huh. I didn't notice that. I did see there was writing, but I didn't read it.
But yeah, that's literally. There's so many different places that these next. If they, well, they're definitely gonna make more. But like where they could go with them.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't there a bunch of different Bowser people in Odyssey, or were those just not Bowser people?
I don't know. Okay, so what I remember is them not entirely using the Koopalings, but introducing these rabbit people.
Rabbit people.
Rabbit
Why?
people. Rabbit people.
I just remember them making a lot of really creepy drawings and a few of them online, and I never looked back. There was
'Cause I
like
remember
one
there was, like,
really
a
fat
meth head
mother
looking-
rabbit,
yeah.
and people are just like. I looked at Mario Odyssey once for like a screenshot, so that way I could send it to somebody, and got that like just because it was related. It's like that's enough internet for today.
There was like a meth one. It was like
They all kind of
elongated.
look methy. Are you talking about the one that's like super elongated and kind of looks like a?
Was Bowser in that game?
He is the main villain,
Okay.
but for some reason his underlings are these rabbits.
Rabbits. Right.
All right. Anyway, back to the movie. I forgot where we were.
Kongs are captured. They're put in the cages. The suicidal star is still in there.
Yeah.
The Luigi is in the cage still.
That's Star, dude.
Finally, mercy.
We also got negotiations of Peach's marriage to Bowser, so that way the war would
Oh
stop.
yeah. The reason Bowser wants to invade
The world.
the world, he's down bad for Peach.
That's it.
Peaches, peaches, peaches,
Peaches,
peaches,
peaches.
peaches.
I mean, and also Peach is kind of a badass in this. I mean, she
Yeah.
apparently just wandered into the damn pipe. She's the only human there until Mario. And like they raised her and made her their princess. And like apparently trained her in all forms of combat.
Yeah, it's kind of like what are these toads holding back on us? If they train her to be like a master martial artist.
Well, apparently we're not missing much because apparently they're too cute to fight. So go from there.
We're adorable.
So she learned it out of nowhere, I guess.
Yeah.
It was innately in
I want
her.
to know why
Cyborg with a chip.
Baby Peach has the white of her eyes, but Baby Mario and Luigi just had black voids.
It's how it is. It's how it's always been.
I don't get it.
They don't want you to sympathize for Baby Mario and Baby Luigi. So
As they're
there's-
getting bullied, just have the black void eyes.
the bigger the eyes the character, the more they want you to sympathize for them. Mario and Luigi as babies are just straight up horrible villains. Beady black eyes that look into your soul.
Yeah, it's like Chicken Little Eyes.
You ever wonder what happened? Never mind. I'm not finishing that joke. We're just gonna. I was gonna go down a completely different hole with this.
The butthole.
You could call it that.
The urethra.
Oh, so then we're at Peach's and Bowser's wedding.
Are you
It's beautiful.
disappointed in me, Wyatt?
King Bomb is there. He's
King Boo.
King Boo was there?
He was in the background.
Yeah.
What?
King
He was
Babam.
literally
King
sitting
Boo.
2 rows behind King Babam.
Oh, I didn't see him. was
I noticed
focused on
him
the
before I
giant
noticed
bomb.
the giant bomb guy.
I didn't, because I was like, that fucker from Mario Party who just stands in the middle of the map and you just wait for him to explode.
Yeah, he's like the easiest boss in Mario 64, though.
So long, gay Bowser.
So, yeah, Toad gives Peach this bouquet, and I knew there was going to be some shit with it because they were like, I can't let you go out there without your bouquet. And then they get to going, and Peach is like, you really think I'd marry you? After he's like, let's sacrifice these people in your name.
So she pulls out the Glock.
We're going to sacrifice 4,000 people outside of Liberty, Missouri in your name.
That's the climax of the movie.
Yeah.
And so the cages are getting lowered into the lava with the penguins and the Luigi and the Kongs and
All them Luigis.
all them Luigis.
And then the suicidal
It's like,
star is so
Finally,
excited.
sweet mercy is what she says. That's what she says. And then Peach pulls out the Glock.
The ice
She pulls out
flower.
the ice flower and she starts freezing him up.
She pulls out the 9.
Hold on, Jamal. And then she sets the bomb on fire.
Yeah, she commits regicide.
Yeah, she blew up the bomb and made him kill everyone else.
Automatically starting a war with another kingdom. Just want to put that out there.
Yeah.
I understand that he showed up to their wedding, but we have no idea of any treaties or declarations of war between Peach and the Bomb Kingdom.
Well, and I'm just saying that man was freaking out, and then he just accepted his death and exploded.
You knew it was coming.
Think about that. Like he was like
Mussolini.
no, and then died.
Yeah.
Just like Mussolini.
And then we get Mario in all of his raccoon costume, which is what Luigi calls it.
Yeah, I think Luigi called him a bear, and Donkey Kong called him a raccoon.
Right, just like a bear. He did say that. Yeah. Well, we have this
he's
cool
flying
moment
through the air, and Donkey Kong's like, nice raccoon costume.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
There's a really cool moment where they get power up. He gets the what's it called to what's the power up Mario got called? Tanuki power up, and then Donkey Kong gets a fire power up, and he just gets white accents on his hair and a white tie.
Yeah, a little bit more red.
And then they just tear it up. Like that was a pretty cool moment, like fighting moment in the.
They just go for it.
Yeah, they're just banging, and then they get up to the top, and they raise up the prisoners. They get Luigi out of there, and Bowser finally gets freaking. He's like, ain't gonna happen.
He gets jealous of Mario because Peach is like, hey, you're alive.
Thanks. And then he launches a nuke.
Yeah.
He launches a nuke.
The bullet bill. The
at,
giant bullet bill.
At the Mushroom Kingdom. And Mario pokes it in its eye. And then it starts chasing it.
Yeah, it like winces, and then it's like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
This little shit.
And then he bombs New York.
Yeah.
He bombs Brooklyn. Not really. He puts it into the pipe, and then it blows up in the pipe, and then it sucks Bowser's ship into Brooklyn. And then that's where we have the final fight.
In front of everybody that's ever
Yeah, well, I was surprised that
wronged Mario
like, in
Brothers.
real life, if you saw a giant gorilla, not bigger, like 4 times as big as a normal gorilla, and then fighting a giant dinosaur fire-breathing dragon.
Yeah, a giant lion turtle.
What?
He's a lion turtle.
Yeah. No, I'm not. No, I'm saying like, what would you do? Just curl up into a ball and cry.
My answer is
All still
simply,
seem 6.
this is a group of people that we've seen and know how old they are in this moment, so that means they've seen worse things happen in New York.
Yeah.
So that at this point, they're probably just like, well,
Oh well.
the subway got big.
And then there was
These are all grown adults that were definitely alive in 2001.
right. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yikes.
9/11 too.
What if the Twin Towers were in the background? So it's like Mario could have prevented 9/11.
It's like, that's a timeline where Kermit wasn't alive.
Oh, 9/11 jokes. We're sorry to anyone who lost people on that tragic day.
Kermit the Frog's not.
Kermit is not. Kermit the Frog committed.
You remember the
9/11.
Christmas story.
I do.
Kermit the Frog is the reason 9/11 happens.
Oh my
For
god.
context, there's a shot in like during the Christmas thing of
Yeah, it came
the
out
Muppets.
after.
It came out in
And we-
02, but they forgot to take the Twin Towers out of one of the shots, and
Yeah,
then,
they used stock footage that was from the late 90s.
and
We've also gone over this on here before.
yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. It's come up at least once before. And I'm pretty sure when we did like our Christmas thing and we're going through like describing Christmas movies in like whatever way, that's one of the ones I use.
So there's a big scramble to get the star after Mario's like, I can't do it. I'm scared. I'm the little scared boy. And then he goes out and fights, and then Luigi shows up and saves him from fire breath with a manhole cover.
It starts melting on him.
Yeah, and he's like, as long as we're together, nothing can hurt us. Which is he's quoting Mario back to him, which I was like, oh, that's really cool. And then they get the star, and then they bang, and they get they get Bowser. They beat that bitch up, and they stomp on him.
Literally.
Yeah, they stomp on.
They
his
literally
head.
just keep stomping
And
on
then
him.
they stomp him into his own head, and then they stomp on him.
The statue.
Yeah.
Like the front of the ship castle.
Yeah, I figured it out after.
And then they beat him up, and then Peach makes him shoves a mushroom in his mouth. forcibly.
One of the shrinking mushrooms.
Yeah, and why doesn't it wear off on him?
Well, every other time we do see that they have to get hit in the movie. We don't see it actually wear off. They do get hit.
There's one point where Mario gets a mushroom, and then like the next scene goes over, and he's not big anymore.
I thought it was because he got hit or something happened.
Could be. So yeah,
The only instance I can think of that we didn't see him get hit was Mario with the small shroom. And I think he got flicked by Donkey Kong's
Mario
finger.
with the cat power up because he
that
wins.
one did wear off.
Yeah,
Because he didn't get hit because he won the fight. Well,
Yeah.
he did. Yeah, he won the fight. I think he's wearing it, and then the next scene he's just not.
Yeah,
So it'd have to, unless Peach was just like, "All right, we got to get rid of it." Just
Yeah.
smacks him.
she would do it.
Just pulls out a gun and shoots him, and he's like, "Why'd you do that?" Well, you're not a cat anymore, are you?
Maybe I'd like being a cat. I'm a furry.
Tagline
It's
of the
me,
movie.
you're furry.
Um,
Woohoo!
but yeah,
Meow.
then they live happy ever after.
Damn it.
In
No one laughed.
the world.
Sorry.
Yeah, Mario and Luigi go back to the Mushroom Kingdom.
And they start a
Mario's
plumbing service.
family is proud.
Yep.
Brooklyn's happy with him. Spike is remorseful.
And
Punch Out Pizzeria is destroyed.
yeah.
And as far as we know, everyone in Brooklyn goes back to living their lives normally.
How do they get the Bowser Castle out of there?
How did they get back to the world?
Why didn't Peach want to explore Earth, where she's from, more?
Yeah, why didn't she want to be with more humans?
Hey, man, once you fish out of water, if you're raised in a tank with all these, at one point you're going to feel out of context.
See, I told you I get a pet turtle. You got her pet turtle. And she puts him in a bird cage.
Yeah, which sounds worse because he can breathe
It's-
fire.
Bowser, yeah. Yeah.
Nice glass jar.
Yeah, but a glass jar, he can melt the glass and get out.
Put him in a metal box. Drop him in the ocean.
Drop him in the
Swimming with the fishies.
Some with a giant eel thing.
Well, I'm pretty sure if he like passed out, wouldn't that technically be like a hit? And then boom, boom, boom.
I mean, define pass out.
Like if he passed out due to lack of oxygen,
Yeah, but then you would just
Hypothetically.
grow in the metal box and die.
or break the metal box.
If he's underwater, there's
Then
more
the
problems for him.
Yeah, never mind.
If we also freeze it and put that inside of another metal box, it just gets continuously more cruel, but it's going to work.
Yeah.
Anyway, closing ratings on the movie. What?
Like a solid 7.
Connor?
Because I made fun of
No, it's
IGN for
7, yeah.
7s.
7.
Yeah, I was going to say 7 as well.
'Cause, I mean, it's a straightforward kids movie.
Yeah.
Lots of people are like really upset. It's like it doesn't have anything deeper. It's like
it's not
It's
made for
Mario.
you. You're not the
Mario,
target
motherfucker.
audience.
it's like if I
Go
made
play
like
Mario 1.
a Legend of Zelda thing, and then they were like, "There's no they're like, where's everything?" And it's like, well, one, he already doesn't talk, and there's substance, but it's divine from the world, and you play
Right.
through it.
Well, and see, like, you said it at the movie theater. People were saying, like, you give us Puss in Boots and then you expect us to watch this. That makes me so mad because what has DreamWorks always done? Made movies that the parents would enjoy taking their kids to.
Right. This is just a straightforward.
DreamWorks has always done that with every one of their movies. Name a movie that they haven't done that to with. Like, it's like 90% of their movies. I can't think of one that they haven't done that with.
Shrek
Abominable.
pioneered that shit.
Abominable.
That you're asking is my reason. Didn't look good. It's not good. Did they also? Who made the Croods?
DreamWorks?
Is it DreamWorks?
No.
I don't think so.
Maybe.
Is it Blue Sky?
No.
Might have been
Because it's on Peacock, so I think it's related. It's not Illumination. It might be DreamWorks.
Croods. I think that movie's great, though.
Oh, I think it's
DreamWorks.
one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah, I openly hate the Croods more than I hate Inside Out.
Hate Inside Out?
Oh, I hate Inside Out. I think it's
Why?
awful. It's annoying.
Who made Inside Out?
Pixar.
Okay.
I think
think-
it's one of Pixar's
Why?
most annoying movies.
Why, though?
I find every character extremely annoying.
Yeah. I think there's only
Especially Bing
but
Bong.
like I feel like there's only one good moment in the whole movie, and it's when Bing Bong dies.
That's my entire feelings about that movie. And I've said that, and people are like, "Of course you feel that way." And it's like,
take it to the movie
Yeah.
for me. That was really sad, though. Take it to the moon for me.
Take it to the moon for me.
And then the Croods I think is a great movie.
Oh, it pisses me off.
Cruise is fun.
Like makes
Why?
me
It's not. It's supposed to be a
violently
1-to-1 of how caveman life was.
angry. I know. That's I think where it comes from. My anger, because it's like, what is this stupid flying tiger shit?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a fantasy thing too. I think.
The look of it too, I think, pisses me off. It's like they have all
Called
these like
Hug,
nice
'cause rhymes
designs,
with grug.
and then there's the Croods.
I call it a hug because it rhymes with grug.
Its redeeming quality.
never
is
saw the
that's
second
Nicolas
Croods, though.
Cage. That's its one redeeming quality.
Well, Ryan Reynolds is in it. He's Guy.
Ryan Reynolds has made bad movies before. So has Nicolas Cage. But I will willingly watch bad Nicolas Cage movies.
Emma Stone is Eve,
You're kidding me. That's Emma Stone.
the girl who plays
yeah.
what's her name? In Spider-Man.
Right.
Yeah.
That's her?
Yeah.
I feel bad for her.
That's her.
Like Ryan Reynolds, that's just expected. His career's all over the place. Nicolas Cage, Emma Stone.
Are you shitting me? You're sad that Emma Stone was in that movie?
Yeah, it's like it's expected for some of these other people that they're not going to have like a hit every time, but Emma Stone obviously not going to have a hit every time. But I think she's done a lot more consistently okay movies. And then there's the Croods. And I say this watching like a microcosm of her film
She was in
catalog.
Spider-Man 2 and
not
Spider-Man
good.
1, which weren't really all that.
She's easily better than a lot of the other things in those movies, which ain't saying much.
But anyway,
She was robbed.
I think we're out of time.
Andrew Garfield
And
was
that's the
robbed.
movie. Thank you all so much for watching. If you
Bye,
liked it, I think it's an overall thing that you should go see the Mario movie.
Yeah.
If you like Mario, you'll
Um,
probably like the movie.
Give your money to Nintendo.
You're right. All it did for me, the movie
Give
really
it.
did for me, is make me want to come home and play Smash and get really good with Bowser.
So
I almost bought Mario Kart immediately after leaving the movie. I went into Target and like looked at it, and I was like, "That's not what I'm here for."
But yeah, great. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Please make sure to like if you haven't already. Wyatt is going to give you a secret word right now.
Cart.
Go down to the comment section and type cart. Wyatt will email you.
I'll give you a banana.
Wyatt will email you a picture of his banana. Wait.
no.
That sounds weird.
Never
No.
say that again.
No.
For legal reasons.
That's a joke.
Anyway,
Not his
thank you all so
banana,
much
a
for
banana.
watching,
banana top PNG.
and we'll see you later.
Bye-bye.